What's up, everybody? Coach Nick here again in Wichita, Kansas, bringing you today's workout, Quarantine Fit Day 27. So today we are going to start out with some mobility. We'll start with a quad stretch, which will be a couch stretch. So you can go onto a wall or to a chair, whatever you've got. Go ahead and tuck that knee under the chair or bench if you've got it, or as close to the wall, the deeper your stretch is going to be. So we'll hold each side for 2 minutes. Once we're done with that, you're going to come off of the wall or your chair or bench, and we'll get into a calf and hamstring stretch. So for this one, we're going to be in a lunge position. You're going to heel down, toe up, and then I'm just going to lean back and grab onto my toes or the balls of my feet. So the bent knee here is important. So you're gonna start to feel that stretch come on the quad and on the hamstring. Let's go ahead and do that one for 2 minutes aside as well. And then finally, we'll finish out with a shoulder stretch. So for this one, we're just gonna get into good old child's pose. So what I'm gonna do is stretch the arms out in front, head down, lean back. Let's do that one for 2 minutes as well. Okay, warm-up time. So warm-up today is going to be 8 minutes, just working steady through, starting with 30 single unders or 30 jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, we can do double tap jumps. So when you jump, tap. Okay, it's also a really good double under drill. So still working on double unders, that's good practice for you as well. So 30 of those. Then we'll get into 20 glute bridges. So further warming up the hamstrings and glutes. So you're gonna lay on your back, shoulders will stay positioned at the ground, heels as close to your butt as possible, and we will just push up and squeeze the glutes. 20 reps there. Finally, we will do a ground to overhead with either a dumbbell, kettlebell, or odd object. This one we're gonna do 10 reps. So for me, I'm just going to take one of my dumbbells, go ground, overhead. 10 reps. All right. The meat and potatoes for today. Today's workout is a chipper for time, starting with 20 strict pull-ups if you have a pull-up bar. If you don't have access to a pull-up bar, you're going to be doing 40 rows with either a set of dumbbells, a kettlebell, or your odd object. So for those rows, we're gonna do a bent over row, hinge at the hip, nice flat back, pull elbows back, squeezing shoulder blades together. So 40 rows or 20 strict pull-ups. If you are looking for a pull-up bar, free plug here for Amazon. I bought a pull-up bar off of Amazon, really good quality. I'll put the link in the comments, so that way you guys can look at getting one of those. It was like 50 bucks, but a pretty sturdy pull-up bar. Anyway, moving on. Next up in the chipper, 40 walking lunges or jumping lunges. So jumping lunge is a little bit more intense than the walking lunge. Everybody knows what a walking lunge looks like. If you're unfamiliar with a jumping lunge, we will go down into our lunge and then jump and switch. So 20 each leg. After that, we've got 40 dumbbell or odd object power cleans. So this is going to go from ground to shoulder. So I'm going to grab my 2 dumbbells here. We'll tap the dumbbell heads on the ground, power clean it into position here on the shoulders, and go back down. All right, so 40 odd object power cleans. Next up, 80 walking lunges or jumping lunges. Again, that's 40 per side. Then you've got 40 dumbbell or odd object jerks, push jerks. So grab my dumbbells, get it up to front rack position, a little bit of a knee drive, finish up overhead. 40 there as well. Coming back, another 40 walking lunges or jumping lunges. And then finally another set of 20 strict pull-ups or 40 bent over rows finishes out the chipper. So if you have questions, all that will be in the copy below. So go ahead and comment your times. I called for that last week and didn't see too many scores in the comments, so let's get them in today, guys. All right, next up, core work for the day. You've got 2 rounds, starting with 2 minutes of dead bugs. So dead bugs isn't an exercise that we necessarily need to do fast. So I'll show you an example here, what that's gonna look like. So we will get into what's gonna look like hollow position, but I'm not actually going to get my shoulders up off the ground. But I am gonna start with my arms extended, and from here, I'm going to extend opposite sides. So right arm, left leg, come back to middle, left arm, right leg, okay? And you're just going to alternate those for the 2 minutes. Again, that does not need to be fast. Nice, slow, and controlled. So 2 minutes of dead bugs. Then you're going to do 1 minute of rest, followed by 2 minutes of hollow rocks. So this one, we are going to be into hollow position. So we're going to get in a full extended hollow position, shoulders up off the ground, feet pointed straight out in plantar flexion here, ankles, and we're just going to rock back and forth. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll do that for 2 minutes as well. Rest a minute, repeat 1 more time. All right, last part of the day is going to be the run program. A lot of volume in today's run program. You're gonna start with an 800-meter warm-up. Again, good way to track some of these things. Downloading an app like a Strava app, or if you have any sort of tracker on your phone, just to map out, make sure you're going the right distances. After that, your run workout is going to be 6 by 400 meters. So 6 rounds of a 400-meter run. For that, we're looking at a 130 to about 145 pace. Okay, so you should be just under 2 minutes on those 400-meter runs. And we're gonna get a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio. So for that, you either got a stopwatch or your phone. Go ahead and time your run, and then you're just going to rest the equal amount of time. So if it took you 130, you then rest 130 before you do your next 400. After those 6 sets, we're gonna do a 1 mile cool down, and that finishes out the day. So Quarantine Fit Day 27, that's a wrap. Hope to see you guys soon.